From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw now. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. He rolls to his right. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Dallas Flowers now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Straight to the air is Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets this to Woods. Spins out of one stop. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. Mackay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trey Tucker to return it. Returns looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they had that one contained right at the line. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Dropping back to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Raiders leading near the break. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. Has it in close. Touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. That one finds Josh Downs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Flush down out to his left. Throwing for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Throwing now, Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
19 Tiger. Come on. Hit. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Drop 60. Go. Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
Now Richardson to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Pass play now. That's incomplete left side. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, set. Broncos. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
18 Rattler. Go.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. Blast through midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Put the body on the line for his team.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 26-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He finds Woods.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Richardson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Finds Woods. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down throw here from Richardson. This one's caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders losing by 4. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential for...
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 right.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more. Now to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he secures the 1st down before stopping the clock at 26 seconds. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. It's taken in by Eckler. Working quickly here. From the 32. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Raiders 32.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the fifth.